Okay, so now you're ready to do the MyPlate application, the student slides, and you should each have your own slide. This one is not a group project. So you're going to begin by thinking about what is the MyPlate, fruits, grains, vegetables, proteins, and dairy, and organizing it in kind of this ratio proportion. We looked at this, how to build a healthy meal, the guidelines, and basically the first 5 are the guidelines from the government of how to eat healthy. We saw this in the Nearpod, so I threw it in here so that you could have access to use it while you're doing these. You can also click the link, which takes you to the PDF if you wanted to have it in a separate window pane and split your screen. Okay, so your task for today is to look at what Jessica and her friends are doing. They went to eat at Wendy's. Jessica ordered the spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke. One friend named Susan ordered the strawberry salad, baked potato, and lemonade, and her other friend Michelle ordered a kids meal, which included a cheeseburger, mandarin oranges, and chocolate milk. You need to evaluate the 3 meals by dividing the plate, identifying the food and the groups eaten, and then you're going to assess the meal. Now, I'm going to show you the demo slide, and then you're going to do the other 3 slides for Jessica, Susan, and Michelle. So, on my demo slide, you're going to start with your plate, and you're going to see over here what the people have eaten. So, right here is a grilled chicken wrap, apple slices, and a bottle of water. Now, I know off the bat that the bottle of water is not going to fit into any of these MyPlate categories. So, I can go ahead and put this over here to the side and know that that's just part of her meal. It's healthy, but it doesn't fit into any of what we're doing. Now, my task is to divide the plate into the MyPlate. So, as I come down here, I am going to divide my plate. So, I can use lines or I can use the scribble feature. So, if you want to use the scribble, of course, you can choose your colors up here. But you can just draw your line straight down. Then you can use your line over here and scribble, or you can use a regular straight line and do your things this way. So that you have your plate designed. So now you're going to label your categories. So I chose to insert a text box right here and come over here, and let's say this one is grains. So I'm going to put this one in grains. I might want to make this background orange, and I might want to make it easier to see my color of my text, so I might make it white if that makes it easier. So this is the grains, and this one's the dairy, so I went ahead and got dairy. This one's the fruit. Here, here's the vegetable, and here's protein. So when I look at my meal, I need to see, okay, what do I have? I've got apples. That's easy. So we know apples is a fruit, so we're going to drag this over, and then as you can see, I labeled which part of the meal goes into the fruit. So this section is fruits, and it contains the apples. Over here in the grains, now this wrap, if you look at it, contains chicken, cheese, lettuce, and a tortilla wrap. So it's going to contain more than one type of food. So the tortilla wrap is going to go for grains. So I'm going to have to make a copy of this and paste it so that I have another copy, because one of my copies is going to come to grains, and that's going to be for the tortilla. And I'm going to make that able to be seen. So that's going to go right here in my section for grains. Now, I also have chicken, which makes that a protein. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to put my chicken into the protein section. Okay, so I got my tortilla wrap, my chicken. Cheese goes into the dairy. So again, I'm going to copy that. So I have another picture, so I can put it right here, and I marked that that's the cheese. And the last thing I have is lettuce. So that can go in my vegetable section right here. So now I have this section all complete, and I'm going to come down here to analyze what the meal looks like. So I already typed in here that we don't have extra sugars or fats, so there's nothing to reduce. We don't need to reduce sodium, sugars, or fats because it's already a healthy meal. And we want to increase. What can we do to make that better? I think that we could make that tortilla wrap a whole grain. So make half your grains whole. So that just is a regular tortilla, white bread type of thing. We can make that a whole grain or a whole wheat tortilla wrap. So that's my slide, my demo slide. So now you're going to come down here and you're going to do the same thing with Jessica, with Susan, and with Michelle. And don't forget to tell me what they need to take out of that meal and increase that meal based on these guidelines. And that's all you have to do.